Namaste! Namaste, big cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big cat, Mercury retrograde is upon us. We are in its full glare as it retrogrades in Libra, no less. The house of partnerships, contracts. The house of sharing and caring and giving. It also is going to be highlighting what hidden enemies, the little fingers of this world, darling dears. This particular Mercury retrograde in Libra could see changes in your relationships. Communication and logic will be off balance. We also have Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn until the 6th of October, bringing deeper understanding into the way you control or are being controlled. Saturn is in retrograde in Aquarius until the 10th of October, forcing you to follow your own beat. Beat your own drum, darling dears. Jupiter is also in Aquarius, retrograding until the 18th of October. Uncomfortable changes, blood. Everything's a sign in the reading. Something about just stopping and turning it back on. Is it drama? Big cat is allergic to drama. You also have Neptune in retrograde in Pisces until the 1st of December, where you must, I repeat must, rip off those rose-colored glasses and crush them under your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense, darling dears. You also have a Uranus in retrograde until the 22nd of January 22. Sudden change and using your intuition and discernment is a must. Now let's talk about the Mercury retrograde in Libra until the 18th of October, in line with when Jupiter itself will go direct, as well as Mercury will return in direct. Also, in saying that, you will still be in the scuppration of the Mercury retrograde until the 5th of November. The Mercury retrograde in Libra is going to have a significant impact on all your relationships, on every level. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and friendship, no less. And this is a cardinal air sign. Cardinal means a sign where it's creative, initiating, dynamic, taking action, always orientating yourself and tackling issues head on, being solid. The cardinal air sign is associated with harmony, peacekeeping and conflict resolution, blood, one way or the other. Sometimes with two of these, one of those. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power, giving them your back, darling dear, your shapely back. I've put on the flute music so that you will remember. Big cat, you respond, you do not react. Your emotions is like what? Gold dust. Your anger is very expensive. And you've only got one pop-off day per decade. Don't waste it on a bottom feeder, hell-bent on what? Furthering their little finger ways. As I was saying, as Mercury retrogrades through Libra, it may bring up unfinished business that you may have with others. Return of Mac the Knife in your life to cause a bit of mayhem, a bit of havoc. What does havoc mean? Havoc. The H is for the harlot, aka Jezebel's spirit, someone who has a harem of chicken of the sea. The A is for the advocate of the gingivitis, those that lie out of their lying holes. The V is for the victim, darling dear. Shapeshifter, blame giver, pointer. The O is because they're flipping obnoxious, blood. And the S, the C? The C is for the copycats, the echopraxic, those that what? Stand in full judgment of whatever you've got going on, big cat. They are the rabble makers, spreading rumor, gossip and drama on your name, no less. They will have to put respect on said name as we go through Mercury retrograde in Libra. Libra is represented by justice in tarot, and a retrograde is justice in the reverse. You have had many injustices perpetrated against you, darling dears. This is a time for what? Karmic retribution for dishonesty and corrupt ways. Consequences are being met with true actions from divine. People from the past may want to make an appearance, which might dredge up old issues. That F with your hairline, your edges, blood. Your edges. Yeah. I want to come for dig up old bones when you've already forgiven them in your heart and told them this in silence with this. 2 of these and 1 of those. Some will be trying to come through and offer some kind of apology. Say what they need to say. Trying to finally leave things off at a positive note. They wants to know if you're good. They wants to know if you forgot. You haven't forgotten. You've got the memory of an elephant. Right? And you've added it to what? Ain't shit list. Yes, the list we float over the dustbin, darling dear. Because it's a see-through pamphlet of skullduggerous ways. High Commander Decepticons in full force. Prakala and Prakalisha, the pet cemeteryites. Want to come back from the past, eh? This retrograde could lead to some pretty intense moments, guys. A time to buckle down. But in those tense moments, beautiful ideas are born. Pay attention to your downloads, darling dear. Take the time to rest and recuperate. I've got my survival kit. You can screenshot it. Can you see? And read it at your leisure. Because you're going to need some of this shit, blood. Rest and recuperation, time for regeneration. Reevaluate certain situations that don't quite add up. That don't quite make it. Just like Shikari. Yes, baby. Those situations, you're going to have to dead them. Look at that. I'm showing you, and I'm showing you upside down. Good God. You must have been spinning your cameras, giving yourself vertigo, saying, Case, what are you doing? It wasn't me, it was Mercury retrograde. It doesn't even want you to read this shiznai. Read it. Screenshot it. Keep it as your go-to guide. Yes, it's all coming out now. Around the 3rd of October, Mercury will form a trine with expansive Jupiter, encouraging you to embrace inner growth and self-improvement. Look back at how much you've achieved over the past 12 months, Big Cat. We've had all of our retrogrades in the air signs. A time for you to use your grey matter. Yes, baby, think. Think your way out of a tight situation. Think yourself onto a different earning bracket. Tapping into your creativities, using your birth natal chart to find your superpowers, finding the validation for self and self-awareness, self-knowledge in said birth natal chart. This trine that Mercury is going to form with Jupiter is a time for you to be more optimistic, hone a more optimistic outlook, giving you the courage to believe in your best self. I remember, big cats, conceive, believe, achieve. What you focus on grows. Make sure you're listen, Mercury retro, leave my words, blood. Oh hell no! I had to call time on that, right? Make sure you focus on what you intend to flourish going forward, because it's cutting season for some. Their arse is definitely being held against the fire. These simpletons, feeble-minded, from the spiritual short bus, hell-bent on bringing you into drama, which you're allergic to, big cat. Drama is not good for you. Around the 9th of October, Mercury will join forces with aggressive and combative Mars. The planet of action and desire. It rules initiation as well as what? Self-assertion. This is going to cause tense conversations and possible arguments. Bottom feeders wanting to pop off, pull you off your trolley, and then say, they're the crazy ones. Use discernment. And remember, you've got things to lose. A feeble-minded hasn't got anything to lose. They're already at the bottom of the pod, looking out the what? The dusty window from their mud hut. Even if you're feeling angry or upset, it's important that you think carefully before saying the first thing that comes to mind. A moment on your lips could be a lifetime of regret, big cat. Quick to listen. This is why I've always got Buddha on display. Look at the ears. They're large, quick to listen, slow to speak. There you will be seen as wise in a crowd of fucking idiots, blood. Yes, stupid idiots. Those that want to come through with the fucking ease, blood. That want to dumb you down, take the shine off of you. Wanting to argue, darling dears. Impulsivity will reign over patience and critical thinking. Be wise during this Mercury retrograde with your words. Make sure your actions back up said words. And in some cases, your silence speaks volumes. Mercury stations direct on the 18th of October, meaning that you're going to walk away from the experience, right, with a better understanding where your relationships stand. You might also leave this retrograde with an improved perspective of solving conflicts. In ways that don't land you in prison. Yes, or in court. After all, Libra is a zodiac sign that just wants everyone to can't you get along? Libra is also the scales of justice and balance. This retrograde is going to be a season of resolution, creating freedoms for you, big cat. Painful ending for others, painful realizations, possibly that they've lost you forever. They can't come back, not in this lifetime nor the next. This also, again, as I said, breathes of what? Karmic retribution, blood. On that note, let's dive a little deeper, big cats, and see what else is afoot. Been talking for what? 14 minutes? The 1 and the 4 goes to a what? Temperance, darling dear. Balance. Knowing that your ancestral team is at your back, just saw 444 on the right path. Continue with what you've been getting on with. In silence, big cat, because we show up and button our lips. Because not everybody wants you to win. I know it's a shock and a surprise to you, but not everybody wants you to win, I know. You trusted Timmy. Timmy's a backstabber and wants to see you dead. Brown bread. Toes up. so that they can come and dance on your grave. Yes. Right. Let's get some energy around this read. I'm going to use the large tarot deck so you can see clearly what's going on. One card, please. Thank you, yo. Big cat, you have the Page of Wands. This speaks about good news coming towards you. The Page of Wands is a messenger, darling, dear. This also speaks about what an unexpected meeting. If this is not your child or sibling, this is a student, somebody getting a message about possibly beginning studies. This also speaks about what? Trust in your vision and your intuition. This also speaks about a time of what? Being enthusiastic and using your creativities, your innovations to bring about transformation. This also speaks about what? Somebody who's a bit of a homebody, right? An armchair gossip. Yes, baby. This is somebody who is a loudmouth and a procrastinator, living a superficial life. Everything is fugazi, darling dear, in its lower nature. This is also somebody who doubts their abilities, so uses their, what? Armchair to create thrillers in other people's lives. Likes to direct. A bit of malice, eh? A bit of what? Little finger ways. Some of you are going to be taking dancing lessons, ballet. I'm also getting a bit of what? A samba. Yes, getting your sexy on. Possibly learning the foxtrot to get away from the little fingers of the world. Page of Wands, darling dear. Trying to get it on this stand and it's going to really work on my edges. Oh, there. Done it. This is a time for a new freedom in your life, something that you're going to definitely want to be exploring, something that is driving your joy, your passions. This is about being intuitively guided towards a new beginning, possibly getting a message via snail mail, email, internet, whatever, expansion of a business, darling dear, or a business idea. Base of the deck. We've got the Two of Wands. This goes to Three of Wands, as I said. Someone is about to see their ships coming in, darling. Your long-term vision, whatever seeds you sow, you're about to see the returns. It also speaks about traveling. Somebody is about to travel, possibly for business. Securing business plans. Some will be traveling to just move their domicile to a different GPS on the globe. This is about to be successful, one where it's going to be a more calmer season, possibly having to what? Separate yourself from the bottom feeders, the simpletons in your world, in order to get great, darling dear. That's the goal on this Malkuf. Understanding thyself and living a purpose-filled life, guided by the divine. This also speaks about and enterprise. Somebody had the foresight to plan out a new business idea, and it's about to what? Kick off in a big way. This is also speaking about overseas benefactors, getting clientele from overseas, so therefore you must be on the World Wide Web. This also speaks about what? Your internet, your websites. You need to get them up, darling dear. You need to show off your wares. I'm also hearing scheduling. Somebody needs to work out a proper scheduling app. This is about more timely management of your time, darling dear. Focusing on what brings you joy. Somebody's bringing their hobbies and making it into a business, and it's going to go great, darling dear. Why? When you're working according to your joy, time means nothing, and it's effortless, darling dear, because every day you learn something new on your craft, fine-tuning and honing said skills. I'm going to go to the Moonology card. Ology deck for a card. Wow, all these cards jumped out, but I'm just taking the one. A time for healing. This is a balsamic moon. It also looks to me like a waxing gibbonous moon. Yes, baby. This is a time to refine and hone, ensuring that you take time to observe, right, and align yourself, your thoughts, your thinking, your ideas with that of the universe. Law of attraction, darling dear. What you focus on and put love and joy into is what you will be co-creating in this season. Love it. Posh clap. Let's get another card. Where is the other ones? Sometimes my cards hide from me, but I'm diligent. I find them. One of the from the astrology deck. One card, please. Look at this. I can't. You saw it jump out. Mercury retrograde, a time for reinvention, right? One's it also about what? Beautifying yourself, darling dear. It also, in Libra, some of you are making more healthier choices, working on your temple, darling dear, realizing your inner body workings is your responsibility, right? Minus the stress, you're going on great, darling. Reinvention. Some of you are realigning whatever business ideas you had before. Looking again. This is an adventure for some of you. Oh, look what's beneath that. Some of you are going to what? Have a younger lover coming towards you. And whomsoever's left in the behind is proper sorry blood. They're crying into their fist. Luke 22:62. Somebody's disappointed that you're about to choose, right? A more stable foundation going forward, not looking back at toxic situations, realizing you have the whole of your world in your hands. An adventure is afoot with a new lover, no less. Time for reinvention. Baby, when going into a new relationship, you don't need to divulge all of your intel from past relationships. Anybody that's singing about the past is still hung up on the past, and they are emotionally unavailable. Therefore, you will be crushed at some point of that assignation. Yeah. Reinvention. Some of you are going for body amalgamation, like realigning. Not feeling balanced until you look good naked. Okay. Follow whatever dream you have, but do it in silence. Right? Look what's on the base of the deck. Destiny is afoot. This is change and good luck, darling dear. Nothing but good news coming towards you. Love it. Posh clap. Let's get a rune on the table. Just one. Wow. When spirit is not ramping with the intro, just one message and that's it. Just listen up, folks. You have what? Canaz. Hermit energy. This is represented by the number 36, 37, 39. This is about you what? Holding a vision, and some kind of revelation is being revealed to you. Why? Because you took the time to isolate yourself. It also is isolating somebody's technical abilities. Again, I tell you to take your creativities, whatever ideas you have, take it online. Party's over for some. This is not playtime. This is serious. You had to what? Isolate yourself from the dysfunctional. This is about looking within, darling dear. Going within. Self-examination, self-improvement. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Some of you have learned to walk alone. This is about you having faced your lower self. It's represented by the letters K, I, and C. This is about your inner strength, being vigilant on your spiritual path. This time of introspection, right, is about to be rewarded with new friendships, changes for the better. spiritually guided. Love it. Posh, clap. Destiny is afoot. And what's underneath that? Mercury. Using your intellect, your communication to bring about what you want, knowing that the wheel of fortune is shining on you, darling dears. And underneath that, your ideas are genius. You have Uranus. Love it. Posh, clap. Yes, Libra. If you are a Libra, Mercury retrograding in your sign in Libra, darling dear, you're going to get a lot of hidden hands, sneaky backstabbers being revealed. Go so far that they can't stab you again, darling dear. Cut the cord. Don't allow them to keep you in other worth. You've got big things brewing in the hemisphere for you. But you have to what? Take a chance on self. The isolation, the quarantine was unnecessary in some cases in order to what? Get you to know thyself. What you can and simply cannot. And is prohibited from being in your presence. Because you really can't. Right, let's move on. Let's get some tarot on the table. Energy around the big cat. Oh, told you somebody's full on sorry, mate. Four of Cups. Because you'd rather break your wrist, right? Break your own wrist rather than take their cup again. That big cup of hopium. Cancer as well as moon energy. Also a bit of Pisces. Yes, baby could have been a third party situation. Or as many as 3 years of heinous crimes. Or 3 times 3. Who knows what the situation is, specific to you. You know what went on, but you're not having it. Somebody feels disappointed that you've pushed off. Yes, 4 of Cups. A lot of negative energy. This person needs to refocus, man, because you ain't coming back, blood. You've decided to stay gone. They're feeling extremely disconnected. This person was stubborn in believing the emotional effect that they was having on you. As you walked away, right, and reinvented yourself, happy days are here again. It's like a dark cloud has been lifted from your life. One card fell on the floor. Look, told you, as you moved away, happy days are here again. The happiest card in the deck. Leo energy, the sun, darling dears, the sun. It speaks about abundance. Again, travel. Some of you will be traveling and will meet a new partner on said travels, whether business or romantic. This person is going to be aligned, spiritually guided. You've also raised your vibration, darling dear. Some will be discovering that they're pregnant. This also speaks about what? Moving towards harmonious relationships, right? Some of you had to hold your own hand through what? A very miserable time. I told you, walking alone as only the hermit can. Energy outside of the big cat. Oh, we've got the Page of Wands again, darling dear. This, and the King of Swords on its face. This is a narcissist, a high commander Decepticon. This is also what? Leaving a job. Somebody's leaving some kind of a job that they've been in for a while. Why? Because they're miserable, blood. They feel stabbed at every turn. There's gossiping, slander, and it's not for you. It doesn't go with what you've decided to what? Put in your main focus. Some of you are leaving a situation to strike out as an entrepreneur. This also speaks about somebody that you could have been in a marriage with, because the King of Swords is somebody who's married, right? But this person was a high commander Decepticon. Page of Wands in the upright. They love to argue, blood. They always had, right? The energy to argue, fight, emotionally, mentally manipulate you. Yes, baby. Cold-blooded. This talks about the ending of a situation. It was passionate, but baby, passionate with tears. King of Swords on its face. Somebody who is extremely what? Manipulative. Use possibly violence to control a situation. This also speaks about if they're a parent, whoever made up, they're nobody's mother or father blood. This talks about somebody who's deliberately avoiding their children to hurt them. Why? Because it's still emotional manipulation. Somebody who sees you as a big fat missed opportunity. Didn't realize how much you shone until they saw you from what? A long distance. They started getting 2 of these and 1 of those. And possibly legal papers. I told you this is a legal situation. Divorcing yourself from a situation. Dissolving a business contract. Moving away. This person didn't protect. This was not a protector of you. If you was in a relationship with them, they would join the gossip and the unwashed crowd gossiping about you. You was destined to leave them alone, as you was destined for them to come into your life. You had to realize your passion and your fire and reinvent yourself. People only come around when you're vibrating on that frequency. Okay. Yeah, they're not loving it, mate. They can't come back through. They would like to send some kind of a message to you. Don't read it, blood. It will probably be a strain to your eye. Even your ancestral team, Temperance, is saying, no, blood, allow it. Let it be left unread. Continue to be what? Balanced in your life, Sagittarius energy, darling. This also speaks about moderation. Some of you are saving some money, possibly for this trip. Possibly even again for the reinvention, the body realignment, darling dear. I'm here. Some of you are getting a gastric band. Yes. Wanting to look good naked. Okay. Everybody's got goals, mate. You can have what you like. But you definitely are not involving yourself with somebody who what bastardize your own view of yourself. You found balance by calling on divine. This is about your purpose. Some of you are going to be coming into a business as a mediator, balancing out arguments amongst others. This also speaks about you having a secret admirer, but possibly this stable love relationship that you're moving towards. One that is going to be what? Pregnant with possibilities, or even a full whole naked baby. A happy situation, happy people. Right, with Temperance underneath it, base of the deck. Whomsoever you gave the block party to, continue to stand your ground. Leo as well as Mars energy. Going to allow them back in. They haven't changed one fig. This also speaks about what? People being in secret competition with you. I told you, little fingers are about to be revealed. Spirit is going to shine a light on their ugly natures. This also speaks about being cautious about who, what you allow where you allow your energies to go, who you spend time around. Some people, like I said, it's cut-off season as certain things are being revealed. Spiritual downloads, seeing certain actions, and they're not quite adding up. Standing your ground, speaking your truth, darling dears. People see, there's some that see you as competition, but that's their business. You are in no competition with them, but they are in competition with you, one that they will not win. Why? You are chosen, darling dear. You have mental control. You rely on your own judgment. If it's a working situation, you're going to be able to what? Stand your ground against the what? Intolerable. This also speaks about you being a figurehead against some kind of injustice in the work field or in life. Because ones can also speak of that R word, possibly becoming an advocate for victims of the R word. Victims of abuse. Showing people how to reinvent themselves, getting past that pain. What else can you expect going forward? Right. Baby. You've got the Queen of Cups. Some people see you as highly intuitive. They also see that you're getting the big coin using your psychic abilities. Yes, baby. Some of you will be using your intuition, your discernment on where to give said energies. Anything that has energies around it. Money, time, your energy, your focus. This also speaks about what? You being divinely guided to a situation that is equal give and take. Yes. Now we see the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. Hold the vision for what you truly want, darling dear, because Spirit, Divine, Father God has just opened a box for you. This is about a new home, a new domicile, a new job, accolades, being in control of yourself, getting a hold of your mental health, darling dear, using your discernment, right, to lead you on to distant horizons. Dreams coming true, darling dear. This is about you also understanding that you need to put a lid on your unconditional love. Not everybody deserves to bathe in the light of your true love, darling dears. This is about you living with the memory of past experiences and applying control on yourself, darling dear. Keeping yourself under control. Waiting for the true truth to come to you. You are no longer seeking, you're allowing it to come to you. You know how to bend the matrix, darling dears. Ace of the deck. I was just talking about the Six of Pentacles. What did I say? You're being gifted, and again, Libra energy. Wherever it is in your chart, darling dear, it's working for you. Love it. Final outcome. We've got the Ten of Wands, releasing of a burden. Something that you need to put down. Sagittarius as well as Saturn energy. What's this? Releasing of heartbreaks. The skullduggerers, the backstabbers. Fortunately for you, we are fast approaching a new moon in no less Libra again. You are really up and all over this, Libra. Right? A time for you to set your intentions and to put down what no longer serves you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Releasing burdens that are not your own. You have to realize some of the skullduggeration that you're going through is somebody else's issue. It's more of a them problem than a you problem. This also speaks about, again, travel changes for the best. This also speaks about the burden. Somebody's burdened with jealousy and heartbroken that you're what? Moving away from the unjust situation. You managed to find a way to heal and recuperate again, Libra energy. You're all up and all over this. Read, Libra. Yes. Go back and watch the Libra video. I do believe I've done it. Yes, I did. Go back and have a look. A season of resolution which was unbalanced. You had to separate yourself from that and heal. Take time to re-evaluate certain situations that don't weigh up, that unbalance you mentally. Cause confusion and heartbreak. Yes. What did I just say? Moon energy, the bad energy of it all. The fake friends, the frenemies. Everything is about to be revealed to you. Moon, Pisces as well as Cancer energy. Haven't used these cards in a while. One, two, three, four. Reminder of your potential. Believe in yourself. Let go. Remember that you are Ibex, darling dear. No obstacle you can't climb and conquer. Tap in and turn up, darling. Time for you to let go of the old in order for the new to come in. Block out what no longer... Block party, darling dear. A block party. Get your nominees together. Can we talk receive clarity, gaslighting, smooth things over, opening, and a green light. Hannibal Lecter whisperings, looking for a vacant orifice. Baby, I've got to go and get the backstabber deck. What do I want to talk about? As the sun is shining on you, as the wheel of fortune is shaping your destiny, right? As you reach into expansion, dancing to the beat of your own drum. What do they want? They want to talk. What do they want to talk about, right? They're flipping opportunist and a clout chaser. Yes, fake and a trickster, right? Fool's gold, shit shining in the sunlight, fresh shit, right? Look at this, Isaiah 48:22. No rest for the wicked. Can't sleep, eh? They're going for a tough time and want to come and straighten out their life. In your shiz naive. Don't you like your hairline, big cat? Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. What else? I got with them because they are easy, and I wanted to make you jealous. Jealous of the chicken of the sea, a creature from the backwoods, tree sloth? Really? I've got words, darling dear. Right? What's this? Needs constant validation. Fool's gold again. Shit shining in the sunlight. Right? Happy only in pictures. Doing the hyacinth bouquet. Right? Doing it for the gram. And after that picture's taken, Guantanamo Bay. In you, not on you. You make it all look easy, unique and innovative. Groundbreaking. A mover and a shaker, living your purpose. They're watching, mate, from the nosebleed section. Sputnik, told you jealous. Because you don't want their rusty, crusty cup, that cup of opium and cognitive dissonance. You are being cognizant in this season. It's a must. What else do these fools want? Can we talk bloody? I thought we was going through smoothness. You saw me set the ambience. I came with the native flute music, and I'm speaking softly, and they still managed to bleed their energies in. Like a fart lingering. What's this? Right? They've got mummy issues. They hate their mother. Their mother's possibly what? An attention hoe. Or just a hoe. Somebody who dropped the ball. They hate their mummy, so therefore they hate women. Right? They thought you'd come back. Are you kidding me, blood? Not even at gunpoint. You weren't coming. They thought you'd come back and be strapped some more. Get certified ass kickings from people that like to deliver a two-piece. And I'm not talking about the KFC guys. No. You better keep your tinky winky boots on. Right? What else? Told you. Look! You got little finger. Listen, underhanded, back, front, neck, stabbing snakes. Nothing here. So, secrets haven't been revealed yet, but it also says somebody's plotting, a secret enemy, right? Planning your downfall and envying your status. We already discussed that. You make it look so easy. You're unique and innovative, and you manage to get through whatever they put you through like a boss. Right? I'm not respected in that house. Oh, wow. I for them business, yeah? Nothing to do with you. Did they respect you in your house? What does it say? They're at, what? Ground zero. Okay, they're not respected where they are, and you're at ground zero. You have your own home, your own car, right? Your own job, and you take care of their children. And they're not respected where they are, right? They've got to think, ponder, examine the evidences, right? And focus. Yes, a jealous, bitter person. You know who they are. You'll feel their energy. And everything is about to be revealed during Mercury retrograde. We see the King of Swords on its face. A situation that they thought they could run around in like it was ring a roses is about to be stopped, nipped in the bud. paperwork supposed to be being delivered, a message getting through to them, and they don't like it and they can't do a thing about it. They created this karma for them. We already saw the scales on its face, darling dear. Whatever injustices they caused, they're about to get it without the Vaseline. On that note, I dropped me mic. Todd love to Teesprings, Todd love to Patreon, or if you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Remember, big cat, Mercury retrograde, respond, don't react. Don't allow them to pull you off your trolley. You've got things to lose. You've been chosen. This is why they're big mad. This is why they'd like to do what? Time traveling back into your... Don't allow them back in. Remember what it felt like. Don't live in the experience. This is a time when we use our discernment. Be what? Peter 5:8 up in this bitch of a sober spirit and on the alert for F shit. That doesn't mean you're going to draw it to you. It just means that you've got 3 go-to moves and you're not having it blood. This is not the season where you get slipped off your flip-flop by a bottom feeder, right? From the backwoods. Looking like they need a bath, a facial, and some antibiotics, as well as Jesus. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.